Alright guys, so this is one of my buddy's cars. It's gonna get a head gasket with some ARP studs, water pump, COMETIC gasket, timing belt, and tensioner. So yeah, this is one of my old buddy Joe P's cars, but he sold it off to another guy, and then this guy bought it too. So it's just a young fella, but he's a real good guy. Friend of another guy's that I boosted his D series, so just gonna fire it up here and let it warm up for a quick sec. We're gonna pull it in and then start draining some fluids and whatnot. So I got this thing jacked up here right now. So first step, what you want to do, I like to always break loose the lower crank pulley bolt, and then from there just start taking stuff off. So we're gonna leave the intake manifold on, just pull the exhaust manifold bolts, so 12 mil intake. Just make a little bit of room here, the ground. So they have it here. We're gonna move this, put it on the block somewhere. Two-piece. So you see there, the valve cover is pretty dope. Somebody spent a lot of time there.
This is like not plastic. This is
somebody spent a lot of time. But the reason why I recommended doing the timing belt, well, just I know the car and I know it wasn't ever done before, and I pretty much knew the guys that bought it after. They definitely didn't do it either. So after noticing, you see now with the ribs and stuff, once you see that, you know it's been wore out forever. But gotta show them how loose it is on both sides, right? So the tensioner either failed and it can't really do its job, or
and I mean that one's loose and this one's loose. Yeah. So it's
that should be a tight size, and then fucking.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to like really get this dialed back.
We're gonna. So anyways, I'm gonna get all this unplugged here, all the sensors and stuff. All right, guys. So I just pulled off this from here. Don't lose your O-ring. You see there, so just put that on. There's a small one, and then there's this one. This is a certain style too. If you use a regular one, it won't flow right. So put that there. What do you got going on? You got one? Okay.
Drop me bolt there.
Drop me bolt. Pull her out just like that.
Good tool to have.
Yeah.
Should always have one of these.
And then yeah, I got this. We got the distributor off.
Here, I'm gonna lift this off. I got all the bolts out of this. Just
okay. Yeah.
Lift it off. See what she's like underneath. This is a nice valve cover.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah. That's not too bad. Seen a lot worse right from the JDM depot. I would say that belt's all original though. Yeah, I would say Joe never had that. No.
Oof. Couple spots, eh, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple showings.
Just riding on the VTEC.
Yeah, look over here.
Just never had the right valve lash, so.
Look at this one.
You guys can do 8 and 10, or I do 6 and 8, like Type S cams, Type R cams, 6 and 8. So you can go underneath. See, that one's tight. It's on the lobe right now. But you can go underneath here, or you can go underneath the cam itself and here, right? So everyone's got their own ways. I prefer underneath, but most guys go under the cam. So but yeah. So we're gonna just finish unhooking the harness here real quick.
Are we doing a valve adjustment, or we're just putting?
Yeah, we can do that probably for him. I'll message him and see if he wants to get it done, but definitely recommend it for sure.
Oh yeah, if you're going through all this.
Yeah. So the coolant sounds like it drained right now, so I can pull this hose off here, this heater hose here, this other heater hose back here. You can see. And then just a small evap hose goes down to the canister. So yeah,
She's definitely fucking.
She's got me for sure. Yeah, it's definitely have a problem for sure.
Yeah.
You can see how wet it is there. So PR3 head. But yeah, we're gonna pull it off, inspect it. Maybe we'll even check for bent valves, because if it was over revved, you never know. So we'll just check that real quick.
Was it overheated hard? Do you know if it was overheated hard?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I'm assuming it was. I never took it for a drive before, so he had brought the ARP studs in the head gasket, so I'll ask him. Maybe we'll even send the head out and get
Can
checked.
we even get that done right now?
Well, we can check it with a straight edge first off.
Yeah, we'll do all
and
that.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
So if we gotta do the valves, lap the valves, we'll do that too.
Yeah. That's
I got the compound at the other shop, so
yeah.
You probably got some here.
Yeah, I probably do somewhere.
All right, guys. So when you get down to this point, you move all your hoses over, unhook all your. This is for your heater hose. Your heater hose here. Both radiator hoses, right? So you get to this point, your PVC and all that stuff's unhooked, right? So you unhook it underneath here. If you look up back, you can see down there. It's kind of hard to see, but hold on. See down there underneath the intake. So I unhooked that, and then so we got the manifold off, and because we got these solid mounts here, they're innovators. This one was already broke down here. You can see the rubbers. Well, look, it's all beat out. So we just took out the 414 mils, got that aside, and then now Chad's loosening off the alternator.
Yeah.
See down there? So we gotta just pull that belt off. Once we pull the belt off, we can pull that pulley off, and then we'll take off our bottom cover, and we'll pull this belt off. To get the belt fully off, you either gotta take this bolt off here, this 17 I believe, or these two 17s. We're just gonna pull these off. So, and yeah, so we're to the point now. I'm gonna pull this belt off. So I loosened off that 14 mil down there. I don't know if you can see it on the tensioner. So that the center pulley there. So we're just gonna pull this off now. She's still pretty snug. That belt's pretty old. You can tell how friggin' hard it is. We're just gonna walk that off. You'll watch the cam turn, watch. A little bit. So we're just gonna set this off to the side for right now. Bottom one's on there. And then we'll zing these out. So I like taking the 10 mils out first. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave them in. Just zing them all out.
The old Milwaukee. Oh yeah.
Submit. There we go. So you can pull them out, but I normally leave them in there just because they're all where they need to be. So
right.
You'll see when we pull it off. Yeah. Just want to get those 10s out before we relieve all the pressure on them. So, right, just pick the trays up like that. Right. Get this here. Just made a quick little spot for everything to sit. Those are start. We need my rubber hammer. Don't go grabbing a big ass hammer and start beating them either.
Yeah.
You can see, just kind of walk them off. This one's stuck. Just gotta kind of wiggle them. Don't want to be grabbing with a flathead underneath.
Yeah,
them.
jamming flatheads in here and prying.
Just
Don't do that.
Just work it.
Yeah, just work at it.
So if we would have had the motor running, it would have come off a lot easier. It's just it's really cold, so when things are cold, they shrink. If it would have been warm, that would have come right apart. So you can see.
He's not beating on it. He's just.
Give it a little tap. Work your way.
Take them all or set them where they go.
Yeah. So these ones we can just pull out so we don't knock them off. Yeah. Kind of set that there.
Oh, there she was.
So let's say you guys, we're gonna take that off. Let's say you guys blow a motor. Just the seals holding it there. So every one I do also, I usually clean out the VTEC solenoid because your oil pressure runs all through there. For the amount of brake clean it takes, it's just worth it. So pull those three out. Pass me that, please. So just like that. This one's actually really clean. You can see, so this will build up right here. So that's good. We'll still clean it anyways there, just because. I'll try to tap this up now. There we go. So that's your cam seal on the end here. So set that over here. Might as well do it in real time for you guys, right? So
yeah.
Plastic, so just when you pull it out, make sure you don't pry this way. Go up. That's why you gotta pull it off. So you can get them out, but normally break them.
Yeah.
Right there. And these ones might be able to walk. Yeah. Oh, just down side to side. Should have let it run for a minute.
I wouldn't mind with how cold it is.
Yeah, it's really cold in here. So, like that. So, exhaust cam. Pull that out. Sit this here. Intake cam. Pull that out. Thanks for there.
I think so.
Yeah.
They seem close.
Cool. Okay.
These came back from a search.
Whoop. West Virginia, it says.
Where are we going?
West Virginia.
Well, let's get her going.
Must be a drag track nearby.
Yeah.
So yeah, next step is I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit better here. I already wiped it down. I'm just gonna give it a quick one there, and once over.
Yeah, we're putting
The gasket. Where's the gasket, Chad? What would you do with that gasket?
back in here.
Okay, so we got these ARP studs. So like I said, shout out to them. So 208-4601. And that's them. So we don't touch them with the hands. We're gonna put them in real easy there and make sure that nothing happens to them. And then a lot of guys run by that rule. I mean, I put them in without, but I try to keep them real clean. And we're gonna blow these holes out too. So we'll get the compressor on and just.
They're all cleaned up.
Yes, sir. So we got it all cleaned up. We're just going to install the new COMETIC gasket, studs, and then we'll throw the head on. Get the head cleaned up. Just a sticky girl.
Sticky girl.
So now we're just going to repeat the process. For the ARPs, you want to make sure you use the lube, right? So you put a little bit of each on each one of these.
Yep.
You're gonna throw your washers on first, though. Kind of just drop them down in. Normally, I usually try to put them in.
Yeah, bro, it's definitely turned the wrong way.
Well, we got the head on now, anyway.
Yeah, we got the head on. Yeah.
So we just
Cameraman here.
Yeah. So I'll edit it out a bit, but
Yeah.
so we got this set down on the dowels. Make sure everything's down. Then I always use my pinky to set the washers down, so make sure you use the washers. And then for the bolts, same idea. You guys will see here. So I'm just gonna go like that. My hands are crazy dirty. This car has been heavily undercoated. So I usually just put a little dash, right, just a little bit. And you just kind of, same idea. Go like that. Set that on there. You can see that's down there. Same idea. We're gonna do all those, and then we'll show you how to torque them down real quick.
Perfect.